Good day, viewers. You are welcome. How to solve these nice equations? We have f bracket 5 power x plus 1 equals 25 power of x. And here we want to find f of x minus 4. Here we are going to be solving this using two different methods. And we are going to consider the one that is more effective between these two methods to solve this functional equation. Let's say we consider the solution first. And for the first method, call this method 1. The question says f of 5 power of x plus 1 equals 25 power of x. So first thing we are going to note is x here is a member of real number. That is, any value we are going to get will satisfy the real number for the value of x. Then from this domain, we have our domain here to be equals 5 power of x plus 1. So that is the domain of this function. What we are doing here is, suppose if I let 5 power of x plus 1 equals t. So anywhere I see 5 power of x plus 1 here, I'm replacing it with t. Let's make 5 to the power of x the subject of these relations. So to do that, let's say we subtract 1 from both sides. So plus 1 minus 1 cancelled each other. Then we have 5 power of x equals t minus 1. As for this right hand side, we have 25 power of x. I want to have something of that here. We have only 5 power x, and to have 5 to the power of 25, let's take the square of both sides. By squaring both sides, we have 5 power x power of 2 equals t minus 1 power of 2. Then we have a particular rule of indices that says, suppose we have a raised to power m raised to power of n, this equals a raised to power n raised to power of m. So we have to interchange this following this rule, as we have 5 power of 2 raised to power of x equals t minus 1 raised to power of 2. And 5 power of 2, it means 5 times 5. And 5 times 5, it gives us 25. Then raised to power x equals t minus 1 raised to power of 2. So here it comes. That is, the right hand side of that equation is now t minus 1 to the power of 2. Let's try and substitute back. We have f of 5 to the power x plus 1 already, as 5 to the power of x plus 1 here is now our t. So by replacing it here, we are going to have f of t equals, and the whole of 25 here is now t minus 1 raised to power of 2. So we have to note again that x here is a member of real number, so as t is also a member of real number. We have to switch by changing t to x. We have f of x equals x minus 1 raised to power of 2. Then by continue, we are going to have, so on getting to this stage, this is the first step we are going to take. But the real question here is, we have to find f of x minus 4. And this is only f of x. So what we just need is just try and replace x with x minus 4. As we have f of, instead of x, we change it to x minus 4. This equals x minus 4, then minus 1 raised to the power of 2. F of x minus 4 equals x minus 4 minus 1. That gives us minus 5. Then raised to the power of 2. So by expanding this, we have f of x minus 4 equals, we write this in 2 times because this is square. That is x minus 5 multiplied by x minus 5. So for x minus 5 multiplying each other, x times x, that is x squared. And x times minus 5, we have minus 5x. Minus 5 times x, that is minus 5x. And minus 5 times minus 5, that is plus 25. And this equals x squared minus 5x minus 5x, that gives us minus 10x, then plus 25. This is the value of f of x minus 5. So we just consider the first method of solving this. So let's see how we can solve this in another way around as the second method. So let's consider the second method of solving this. Method 2. When you consider from this domain, we have 5 power x plus 1. Let's take the square of these equations. Suppose we take the square of this, and we are going to compare it with where we have a plus b squared. We have a plus b squared, so this expression means a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. So this is for the expansion of a plus b squared. And when we compare it with this, here is 5 power x, is now our a, and 1 is b. Therefore, we have 5 power x plus 1 raised to the power of 2 equals a is now 5 power x raised to the power of 2 plus our b here is 1 raised to the power 2 and plus 2 times a, that is 5 power x times 1, which is our b. So we proceed by writing 5 power x plus 1 raised to the power of 2 equals, so from what I did earlier, we have to switch this as we have 5 power of 2 raised to the power of x plus 1 raised to the power 2, that is 1 times 1, and 1 times 1 is 1, plus also 2 times 5 times 1. Here 2 times 5 power x is not 10 power x because this one is taking a variable at the power, so we have to leave it as it is, as 2 times 5 power of x. Then let's continue. We have 5 power x plus 1 raised to power 2 equals 5 power 2, that is 25. Then raised to power of x plus, also for this, if I write this thing as 2 bracket 5 power x plus 1. So I did this because, let's say I subtract 1 from it first. So if you have 2 times 5 power x, that is 2 times 5 power x as we have here. Then 2 times 1, that is 2. Then here is minus 1 at the bracket. So 2 minus 1, that is 1 here. It means the whole of this expression is also the same thing as what we have here. Then let's make 25 power x the subject of the formula. So we have to transfer the whole of this here, as we have 25 power x equals, we write this first, which is 5 power x plus 1 raised to power of 2. Then minus 2 bracket 5 power x plus 1. So when 1 also comes, this becomes plus 1. This is for the 5 power of x. Then if you now recall from the real equation, the equation says f of 5 power x plus 1 equals 25 power x. Well, 25 power x results in the whole of this expression. So when we expand this, all of it will be equals 25 power of x. Therefore, we have 5 power x plus 1, then raised to power of 2, minus 2 bracket 5 power x plus 1, then plus 1. Now let's now replace 5 power x plus 1 with x, so that we have f of x equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. And the whole of this one is the same thing as when we have f of x equals x minus 1 squared. So when we multiply this in 2 times, we are going to get x squared minus 2x plus 1. Then what is next to us is to change every x to x minus 4. And when we do that, we are going to have the result as f of x minus 4 equals what we have above in the questions, like x squared minus 10x plus 25. So this is how we solve this problem using 2 different methods, and we arrive at the same answer. Which one do you prefer using? Let's hear the answer in the comment box. See you in the next video. Never stop learning. Bye bye. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, as it helps me a lot.